this lesson we will study the concepts from Oxford Progressive English Book 5, Unit number 6. The topic is triathlete. The pages we are going to cover are page number 28 to 33. Page number 28, lesson number 1 is about quantities. When we talk about the quantities of the noun, there are two types of noun, countable and uncountable. And when we talk about especially uncountable noun, we talk in the terms of a lot of, little, much, very little or a little. And if we talk about countable noun, we talk in many, few, or 1, 2, 3, 4 in numbers. Exercise number 3 at page number 28 is about uncountable noun. This exercise says that pick the suitable quantity with noun, and first we have to identify if the noun is countable or uncountable, and then we have to select the quantity. The first blank is he drinks water. Water is uncountable. He drinks a lot of water, much water. He drinks a lot of water. Tea, he drinks dash tea. Tea is also uncountable. Very little tea. That is the right choice. He eats a lot of or many vegetables. He eats a lot of vegetable. He eats dash chocolate. Very little chocolate. Doesn't watch much TV. Doesn't have much free time. Fried rice gives him a lot of energy. This is the solved exercise at page number 28, exercise number 3. Do this on your books. The next concept is prefixes for numbers. We have discussed prefixes already. These are the words that we use with different words and they change their meanings. Like we have prefixes for numbers. These prefixes are uni, bi, tri, quad. This tells us numbers. Uni is used for 1, bi is used for 2, tri for 3, and quad for 4. We have a word cycle. If we add the prefix uni with cycle, it changes its meaning. Unicycle. That is a cycle which has a single wheel. Unicorn is an imaginary animal that has one horn on its head. Bicycle, a cycle which has two wheels. Dual, a thing which has two qualities. Triple, a thing that is 3 numbers, triplets. Three children that born to a single mother at the same time, that are triplets. Quad, it means 4, a quad bike, a bike which has 4 wheels. So these prefixes, when we add them to the words, they change their meanings. Our next concept is simple present tense. When we talk about our routines or daily life activities, we talk in terms of simple present tense. In simple present tense, we use do or does, that are our auxiliary verbs. We use the first form of verb and we add s or es to it when it is needed. There are certain rules for it. We will read them in details in later lessons. Let us have a look on some of the verbs. Do is a verb. It means an act of doing something. And when we use it in our daily conversation or in our daily routine works, we use does. Do plus es. Go is act of going. Go is first form of verb and we add es to it. It goes make plus es, makes. First form of verb make and then we add es. It goes like makes. Wash goes washes. So let us solve our exercise number 1 at page number 29. It says choose correct form of verb for questions. For the survey, we have questions and we have to complete our questions first. We are given some verbs that are make, do, wash. We have to add these verbs on the suitable questions in the suitable places, and we have to put the correct form of verb, that is with adding s or es. Question number 1 is, who do the most exercise? Correct form is does. Who does the most exercise? Question number 2, who does most of the cooking? Number 3, who makes the most noise? Who does most of the shopping? Who washes the dishing? Who washes the dishes? Who does the ironing? Who makes the bed? Who makes the most mess? You have seen all these verbs are put here in the correct form. Solve this in your books. Then in the same page, you are asked to talk about your family, that is exercise number 4. You are given the modals that are must, can, must not, don't have to, should, shouldn't. Like exercise 1, the questions we have just asked in the survey, we have to make sentences from these words, using these words. And in these sentences, we should talk about our family. I have made some sentences for you. I have used must. I must help my siblings. I must not disobey my parents. I can help my mother in cooking. These are the simplest things that we have to do in our family when we are living with family. So, rest of 3, don't have to, should and shouldn't are left for you. Do them yourself, that's very easy. Solve this exercise in your notebooks. Okay, lesson number 3. That is reading an interview. This lesson is interview of a triathlete, and in this interview he talks about his routine, his diet, his exercise and his life in general. First we will discuss what is a triathlete. A triathlete is a player who takes the event of triathlon. Triathlon is an athletic event in which the participants participate in different contests, different events. They took part in swimming, cycling and long distance racing at the same time. First they finish swimming, then they do the cycling, and then they do the running. That is called triathlon. And the person who takes part in this contest, in this competition, he is called triathlete. So this lesson is an interview of the triathlete. He will tell us about his exercise, his training, his food, his diet, sport, and his life and his career. The difficult word and their meanings are given here. The word we have already read in previous lesson is bilingual. Bilingual is a person who is able to use 2 languages equally. Diet is a particular routine meal or food of someone. Dual means having 2 parts. Energy, physical strength to do things. Event is a function, a show, one part of the game. Like triathlete have 3 different events: swimming, cycling and running. Improve, to get better. Quad bike, a bike having 4 wheels. Quads, 4 children born at the same time. Like twins, 2 children born at the same time. Quads are 4 children born at the same time. At page number 31, exercise number 4 says that you are given a description and you have to find words for it from the reading. To solve the exercises, you have to do the reading. And reading is a task that you have to do by yourself. First do the reading, then come back and watch the rest of the video. I hope you have finished reading. Now let's solve our exercise number 4 at page number 31. A person who does the triathlon. The word from the text for this description is triathlete. Getting better, improve, improving. People who exercise regularly are fit. A sports competition is an event. Runner-up, the person who comes second in a competition. The person who comes second in a competition is called runner-up. Take up, start doing some sport. We will skip our lesson number 4 at page number 32. Come to page number 33. You are old, Father William. This is also reading. Read the poem. It is an interesting poem. The difficult words for you from the poem are solved here. The meanings are given. Injure meaning to hurt a person. Back somersault. It is rolling right over. Most of you can do somersault. Fit, healthy and strong. Pills, tablets or medicines. Be off, leave or get out. Read the poem and come to exercise 2 at page number 33. You are given some statements. Read the poem and tell us if these statements are true or false. These are solved here, but do not look at it. First solve it in your book, then come here and check if you have done it correct or not. I will tell you how to solve it. Number 1 is, Father William once thought that headstands were bad for the brain. In stanza number 1, read it carefully. He is saying that he first thought that headstands were bad for the brain, but later he realized that it was not correct. So first statement is true. Put T in front of the first statement. Statement number 2. Father William jokes that he has no brain in his head. Read the poem. No, he didn't say that. This is false statement. Number 3. Father William has lost a lot of weight. That is false because he was still healthy. The boy is surprised that Father William can still do gymnastics. He was very old to do the gymnastics. That's why the boy was surprised. That is true. Father William has no sense of balance. That's false. He can balance a fish on his nose. Father William agrees to answer all the boy's questions. That's false. Asks the boy to leave at once because he was annoyed. That was all from the Unit 6. Solve all the exercises discussed here in your book at the space provided. Find anything difficult, do not hesitate to contact. Take care. Allah Hafiz.